What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Jasiah, as always, and welcome to yet another episode of Jasiah Reacts. All right, we back here with extreme cheapskates. You feel what I'm saying? Now this is a very special episode because I skimmed through the video, and I'm like, I don't remember any of these. I think I remember one, but I don't remember any of these. So this is gonna be amazing. This one's called meal prepping for cheapskates. So basically, it's people that don't know how to cook, and or people that do know how to cook, and well, they just don't do it right. Which already begs the question, like, there's already bargain deals at grocery stores, so how can you get cheaper than a value price? With that being said, though, if you guys do in fact enjoy this video, be sure to leave your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Subscribe if y'all are brand new to the channel. Turn on the post notifications because it's gonna be a doozy. It's gonna be a doozy. Let's get it.
Who locks trash?
Oh, I don't know. It's a trash can. Probably locking from niggas like you. I'm just spitballing here. You know what I mean?
Mine, man. It's really good.
FBI? Him. Come on, there he is!
No, he is not. Dumpster diving for food and then serving it to people as fresh ingredients. Don't tell me he is teaching a class using dumpster dived food. You know, it's stuff like this that I really think it's staged, because as soon as I would have known that I was eating dumpster dive food, he's catching two of these. I'm he's like, every single knuckle is going to have a meeting right with the bridge of his nose. You feel me? Like, I don't, why would you know what I'm saying? And then
you're charging people to feed them garbage?
Literal, like, you're charging people to feed them table scraps. So you're charging people AIDS. Okay, that's a
you can sit here.
Jordan's rationing hacks.
Can spend up to $3,000 a month on household necessities.
Hey guys, you ready to eat some breakfast?
But Jordan, a 27-year-old housewife in Utah, spends less than half of that.
The juice, we water it down big time.
So why even buy the juice then? You know what I'm saying? Why even buy juice then? And also, well, okay, she got the little purifier. Okay, I'm about to say, because like, also you're feeding them tap water too, but then I'm like, okay, she got the little purifier that cleans the water. But it's like, why even buy juice if you're just going to pour like a shot of it and then the rest is water? Just feed your kids water at that point, right? Like, that's if you really want to. That's the thing, bro. Like, they be doing stuff, and if you're really a cheapskate, you wouldn't do. You feel me? Like, if you don't want to feed your kids the full amount of apple juice, I would have just said you got to drinking water. You feel me? Like, that sounds like a very the most cheapest alternative, bro.
It's all about not wasting anything, and the way to do that is, we call it rationing. I'm gonna give you guys some cereal, okay? We're gonna give you 14, so tell me when to stop. Ready?
Bitch, 14 pieces of Cheerios. Who is that? Who is that filling? I need at least 2 bowls of cereal to be filling. And then she ain't even putting no milk in it either. So it's like, hold on, wait a minute. Is that peanut butter Cheerios that I see in the bag? Do they have that? No, but like, in all seriousness, 14 dry Cheerios. Are we dead ass? You feel me? Also, you want to know what I noticed right throughout most of these extreme cheapskate things is that they be living in the biggest houses. Like, the literal biggest houses. Like, they be living in the literal biggest houses possible, and yet they're living like homeless people. Like, why would you do that? You know what I mean? Give the house to me, because clearly you're not using it.
And remember, you need to eat all your Cheerios, or next time you only get 12.
Ain't that some shit? Oh, so if I leave like 2 or 3 Cheerios, I only get 12 instead of 14.
Priya, you ready for your 2 lines of waffles? Yeah. Waffles are awesome because they have those lines, like a grid. And so Hutch is 3, so he gets 3 lines of waffles. And I know that that's how much he can eat.
How do you know? can he really eat that much, or does he just not ask for more because, you know, he knows that mommy's not gonna give him any? Like, you know what I mean? Does he really know how to eat that much, or does he just not ask for more because he knows that, you know, mommy's gonna say no? You better look underneath the fucking table, bitch. You know what I mean? And also, I mean, the waffles, I guess. You feel me? But even then, so mini pancakes don't really cost that much, and like everybody can have like 12 at a time. You feel me?
Bacon's for Christmas.
Bacon's for Christmas. I was just my shirt. Bacon's for Christmas. Imagine you're a child and the one Christmas present you're looking forward to is food. Yeah.
I was just wondering if you guys had any food that you're not using, like leftover.
Hey, look at homegirl face. She's like,
"Are you serious? You walked all the way over here to to get my trash? You walked all over here to get my table scraps? Jordan, where's your children at?"
Like, what the hell?
Hey Chris, how's it going? I was actually wondering if you guys had any leftovers or any food that you're not using.
I've got some lettuce.
What do you do? That's like, what do you do? That's the real question, because I don't know what Bubba do, because I think that's the nigga name. I don't know what he do, but I know for a fact he does more than you, maybe. So like, what do you do to just be panhandling to your neighbors for some fucking lettuce?
Jordan's monthly food bill comes out to a mere $180.
Hold on, I gotta know this. I just got, hold on, wait a minute. How much does an average family of 3, right? She has 2 kids, right? What are we gonna say that? Damn. An average family spends $700 to $940 per month on groceries, according to Instacart and SoFi. Well, that's a significant that's a significant break in your budget. Only spending $100 as opposed to $700 to $900. I mean, like I said, I guess already established that you don't have to buy the name brands in order to sustain a healthy style of living. That's what they have name brands for. Or, no, excuse me. That's what they have off brands for, bro. That's why they make great value and Winco brand foods. You feel me?
Is what I like to call an end loaf. In our house, we go through a lot of bread, and a lot of people don't like to eat the heels of bread, but Bubba likes it, my kids love it, and it's still good, so.
I mean, they kind of have to like it, you know? You know what I mean?
A neighbor of mine, she gave us some cookie dough that was about to expire. I bake cookies without using any power, and it doesn't make your house hot.
Doesn't make your house hot? What type of bullshit claim is that? But also, as I said before,
you don't have to do this.
A new trend with backyard farming, where I think we have plenty of space in the back and we're fenced. That I think no, hear me out. We could raise a pig and then get a ton of pork out of it.
Absolutely not. Not even close. There's no way. I know she's not trying to have farm animals in her backyard to save money on meat and eggs. It actually gets to a point. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's great savings.
What would our neighbors think of that?
Exactly. I also think that it would be a lot cheaper to buy eggs at the store than to pay money each month to have a chicken. As I said before, if you're cheap, you don't have to do this. Like that's why I'm like, some of these is like very staged, because it's like, if you're a real deal legitimate cheapskate, these are things that like you shouldn't be spending your money on.
If I want a drink, I make my own app.
Of course, black people.
Buy liquor and beers. It can run you up to $50 to $75 to $100 a night. All these
Oh my
ingredients here,
God.
it's now more than like $5. The sugar and the candy, it makes it really sweet.
Sir, did you just put Jolly Ranchers in an alcoholic mixture to try and make your own alcohol? This is what I be saying, bro. You don't have to do this. You don't have to. You don't have to buy alcohol. Just don't do it. And also, there's cheap liquor that I know for a fact you can buy if you really want to get a taste.
Buy real wine, that'll be about $15 to $20.
I promise you it's not. I promise you it's not, because I drink wine. I promise you it's not. Watch this. $8, right? $12, $10. Josh actually sucks, so don't buy Josh. $10. I love Stella Rosa, by the way, too. $10. Like, bro, barefoot Moscato, $10. Like, dude, you don't. I think what they do is like they compare it to like the most expensive wine possible and be like, look, I'm saving $20 and $30 a month. Bitch, no, you're not. Because I know that there's different wine that costs like $10, $12. Stop it. You know?
Room temperature, and there go the hooch. Hooch.
Oh, niggas. You know, you know what I'm saying?
Barry has significantly trimmed down the $582 the average couple spends on alcohol each year. But
oh, dear Lord, he has a girlfriend? Oh, my goodness.
Do we want to go out to eat, or are we going to come back home? Because I know usually you don't like to go out when there's food in the fridge. How about we actually go out and eat?
Okay, that I can't fault bro on. I mean, if we got plenty of food at home, why we got to eat out? I can cook you a meal, you know what I'm saying? I can cook you a meal, baby girl, yeah! At least I hope bro can do this.
Barry has discovered a way to go out and then eat.
It's gonna be good.
Driving for as little as 15 minutes can heat a car engine to temperatures of approximately 200 degrees, as hot as most stovetop.
You know, this is, I don't know. There's not much many. There's not. I don't even know. I don't have any witty commentary for this. You just got to accept the fact that what we're seeing is something that somebody would actually probably do. So, there's that. Now, I'm not gonna look. Okay, you could ask my mother. I am cheap. Yes, anybody loves to save money. Anybody would love to save money. However, it gets to a point where you have to really ask yourself, do I really want to skimp on basic necessities to live? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Buddy just uses dental floss instead of, buying a toothbrush and toothpaste and mouthwash. Matter of fact, wait a minute, dental floss? Who needs that? I bet Buddy just got some string and air freshener. Puts that on there, you know what I'm saying? Don't give him any ideas. Let me stop. TOC might have a person who is like that. Okay. Wow. We know about Jeff. We already did a whole video on Jeff. Let's just say Buddy had a real big deal on them fish heads. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let us reminisce. Let's look over here in the distance and allow the memory to flood our minds.
Wondering, is there any chance you guys would be willing to maybe we'll split the bill and we'll just use your account?
I don't know about that. Well, when Jeff asked me about the Wi-Fi, my first thought is people getting on your email, people stealing your ID and stuff like that. I'm thinking, geez, if we let somebody else onto our net, what's going to happen?
Time out?
Go lay your ass back down and come holler at me tomorrow when you sober. Cause you high right now.
Yeah, this nigga's cooked. I can't. Okay, so it's the going to your neighbor's house trying to go half on their own already bill for me.
Still good. The legs were still good, and so that was quite a find. She'll make something out of it.
Are we getting roadkill. You know, maybe homegirl that peed in a bottle, maybe she's not as bad as I thought. You know, maybe she's not as bad as I thought. Because yeah, you know,
Tonight we're serving barbecued rabbit and a tossed salad made with flowers that we've gathered.
You're making salad out of weeds. The fresh blades of grass. The soils of our victory. The dandelions of our future. I don't does it even taste good? And also, yes, they are going to cook that roadkill rabbit that we saw in the beginning. Honestly, I would charge this as assault. With a deadly weapon, by the way, too. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand what goes through your mind to do something like this. All right. But then again, if you're wearing cargo shorts and New Balances, you probably don't have anything of competence in your mind anyway. So there's that.
Why don't we just buy something from the store?
Because it costs money and we're cheap.
Right. So, salad. So you lettuce, cilantro, what else is in salad? Croutons, what a cheese, what else? And what's really crazy is that at our grocery store, they actually have salads already prepared in bags to serve to people. You don't believe me? Hold on. Look, bro, Mediterranean salad already right there, $3.50. You know what I'm saying? Italian salad right there, $3. You know what I mean? Good and Gather garden salad blend, $2.39. You feel me? Like, you don't even gotta. It's not even that expensive. I'm so mad that they don't see anything wrong with what they're doing. That's my whole thing about all these extreme Cheapskates episodes. I'm so mad that they do not see any wrongdoing in their practices, because no competent or sane person would allow themselves to do something like this. They wouldn't. They don't. Like,
I'm gonna try some of your salad. What do you have in here?
You see buddy over there is like, bro, look at bro, like,
dude, they're actually eating it. Oh my god, like they're actually consuming it. They're actually asking for more. Like, what what Jedi mind trick did my mother just do?
There's clover and sage blossoms.
Is this a regular thing for you too? Is to pick
other people's yard trimmings?
They were our yard trimming.
It was weeds, all weeds, dandelions, flowers, clovers.
Oh my god, I don't think that they knew that the rabbit was roadkill. Look at their faces. They're so scared. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, good Jesus.
Cooking instructor Ron Maestri runs a class called Gourmet Meals on a Fast Food Budget. For $40, students can learn how to make meals for next to nothing.
This nigga went to Denny's and just cleared house. This nigga went to Denny's and just went to town, didn't he, huh?
All right, let's do some wine here.
He got that out the trash, didn't he?
I could turn any cheap wine into a fine wine. This is actually a hyper decanting process. You take the wine, any inexpensive wine, and pour it into the blender.
Hyper decanting is a controversial method. Oh, controversial. Oh, that actually doesn't surprise me. It's a controversial method of aerating wine using a blender, also known as blending wine. It's essentially an extreme form of decanting where the wine is exposed to a large amount of oxygen quickly. Oh, so you pour wine into a blender, set it to the highest power to 30 to 60 seconds till it's foamy, then letting the foam subside before pouring into a glass. Wow. So this is actually a thing to trick people into making it taste expensive. But what he's really doing is he's taking shitty wine, right? Garbage wine. I promise you it's garbage wine. Literal out of the garbage wine, right? And he's making it seem like it's expensive wine. Wow. That's very Okay.
That's excellent. That's really good.
So how cheap a wine can we actually go?
I spent nothing for this wine. Got it out of the trash can.
I knew it. I knew it. Now look at the black dude right there. Watch. Hey, black dude was like,
oh, so you playing on my face now, huh? So you actually playing on my face? All right, nigga, wait till this class is over, bro. Like, wait till the class is over. I'll be right there next to the oak tree. Go ahead.
I just poured out whatever they didn't drink. It's not like they drank it and then spit it back out. They didn't get to it.
The wine it's a little sketchy, but I never would have thought it would have been as good as it was.
Okay, everybody,
I promise you the wine was
first
good.
with this stock that I created, and as you can see, I've got the lobster shells in here.
He got that out the trash too, didn't he?
What we're going to be doing is a version of lobster thermidor, but we're going to replace the meat with tuna.
So, not lobster. Like, the only thing that's lobster about it is the shells. We niggas know what tuna tastes like. What? If you ever had lobster, you ever had tuna, you know what both of them taste like. They taste very, very different from one another. So you can't trick nobody into thinking that tuna's fucking lobster. What century do you think that we're in?
Boiling tuna with the lobster stock infuses the tuna with the lobster taste.
I think people will understand fake lobster. I think people will know the difference between fake lobster and actual lobster. I'm pretty sure. I don't like tuna at all. I hate tuna with a dying passion, but I'm pretty sure you can distinctively taste the difference between tuna fish and lobster meat. It doesn't matter if you glaze some lobster juice on the tuna, it's still gonna taste like tuna. It's like if you squirted lemon juice on an apple, it doesn't automatically make the apple a lemon. No, like what?
Stretch it and then give it one of these to bring it together. And now what I've just created is my own homemade.
The most ghetto shit I probably have ever seen in my life. Wow. Oh my. So first of all, he said he doesn't believe you should pay for utensils of any kind. Plastic forks and knives, about $1. It's like the stuff that they be trying to spend money on, I promise you, is not going to break your fucking bank. I promise you. I promise you, dog. You know what I'm saying?
This is a total blast. This makes me very, very happy. Getting everybody involved made a big difference because everyone can see just how simple it is to do. I'm gonna put these into the oven and we'll be ready to serve in 5 to 7 minutes. All right.
In 5 minutes?
What we've done is we've created lobster thermidor that cost less than a couple of dollars each person. Bon appetit, everyone. Oh, wait. Bon appetit.
I don't get it. And notice notice how that was like the funniest thing to him. What the fuck was the joke? Bon appetit. What the fuck was the joke? What the fuck was the joke, bro? Like, I don't get it. Like, what? But anyways, yeah, no. You can definitely taste the difference between lobster meat and tuna fish. So I don't know where he got that from. I don't know. I don't know where he got that idea from. You know, I guarantee you it's not going to taste like lobster. So yeah, and plus, remember when bro said it smells very has a distinct smell to it. So it's like, yeah, it's not gonna taste like. If it don't smell like lobster, it's for sure not gonna taste like lobster. Real shit.
Shells go. I got the lobster tails from a dumpster. I went to
assault. Yep, that is assault with a deadly weapon. That is assault with a deadly weapon. Yep, you just assaulted me right now. You know, that's what that did. That's what that was. So how do you want to resolve this? You know, my lawyer can contact your lawyer. Like how you want to do this? You know, because I am gonna call the police. That's exactly what I would have done. I would have definitely called the police after this case.
Stock so it would boil out bacteria. Does it change the way it tastes?
No, I mean, it's really good.
It's got a strong seafood taste, but it's not overpowering.
And that would have been my last class. That would have been my last class. I would have wanted the full refund, and I'm probably going to report you to the authorities. That's what I would have did. 100%. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of Jasiah Reacts. This was a very discussion experience. And this was a very nerve-wracking experience too, because there's many things that you really don't need to do. So there's that. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, be sure to leave your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Subscribe if y'all are brand new to the channel. Be sure to turn on those post notifications as always, because I would hate for you to miss one of my uploads. All right, TikTok is about to go away very soon, I think. So just, if you love me, you love my TikTok account, go ahead and slide over here. It's gonna be even better. I appreciate y'all for rolling through. I'll see you when I see y'all. Y'all stay safe, stay easy. I'll let y'all. Peace.